the depth at receiver, I kind of had an idea at the beginning of the year that at some point I was going to be needed there. So, just every day in practice and stuff, I've tried to stay focused, even if I wasn't playing that week, knowing that at some point it was going to come.
What's it been like being a captain for several games now?
That's been awesome. I mean, just what an honor to be a captain, especially a game like Miami. I mean, I never thought I'd be able to be a captain for Florida State Miami, but I just kept working hard, and I'm just blessed to have the opportunity.
What did you think when they told you that? Does Jimbo tell you guys that, or who does that?
Yeah, Coach Fisher did tell me the morning before the game that I was going to be a captain, and I was just kind of shocked right when he told me. But he was just like, I appreciate your hard work, and I think you deserve to be a captain for this game. So I was just real thankful for that.
You've had a long road to get to that point. What gave you the belief that you'd be able to do the things that you've done and surpass what a lot of people in your situations you do?
Right. I don't know, I always believed in my talent. Definitely playing at small school, like I did, it was a big gap. But once I got here, kind of my second year, I kind of got into a groove, started making plays. I was on the scout team, and once I could pretty consistently make plays against our starting defense, which is really good, I kind of knew that I was going to be able to play this kind of level, and thank goodness I have.
What does it mean to make those plays when you're going up against competition that people think are better? What is it like when you make those plays for yourself? When you get to prove yourself? What does it mean to you when you get to prove yourself?
I mean, it's awesome being able to show the hard work that I've put in. I think that's what it is all those hours that you put in behind the scenes that nobody sees is really what builds up to that moment, and that's when you get to showcase your talent, is that time on the field.
Being a gunner, and I know you've been close to making some of those plays, but you actually got a guy. How good did that feel to be?
That was awesome. It just worked out perfectly. Logan put the ball in a perfect spot, and I was able to squeeze at the last minute and make the tackle. And that was just perfect execution by Logan, and then luckily I was able to do my job too.
You had one of those, James threw an interception maybe in the Duke game. I think you had one of the tackles that kind of saved it from kind of going back. I guess what was that play like, and how rewarding is that to make it?
Yeah, anytime there's an interception or anything like that, I try not to get stuck in the moment, and get a lot of people like to get down into stuff. I like to just try to pursue the person, not really think about it. At that point it's almost like special teams play. The ball is switch sides real quick, so you just got to pursue the guy and try to make the tackle.
How has James handled, obviously the way the game ended was rough for him, how has he handled that and bounced back from that?
James he's very mature for being a freshman. He's been put in a tough spot, but he's done an awesome job of bouncing back. He's very good at communicating and talking to everybody, and he's a good leader, especially for coming in as a freshman. And he's done a great job of just coming back into practice and getting focused again and moving on from that.
Did you grow up a Florida State fan, and was this kind of your plan all along, just to walk on and see how much playing time you could earn down the road?
Actually, I was actually a Florida fan growing up because my dad played golf there. He was All-American for Florida when he played golf there. So growing up, we always went to Florida games and stuff. So, if you'd have told me back then I'd be playing for Florida State, I probably would have laughed at you. But that's just as I started getting in high school and stuff, I started realizing that whatever opportunity presented itself, I was going to take. And when I got the preferred walk-on spot here, I knew that was something I had to jump on. And I'm obviously very glad I did. I think it's a great program, and I'm very glad I had the opportunity.
Did Jimbo or Dawsey offer you the preferred walk-on?
Yeah, Coach Gladden, actually, one of the old coaches, was friends with one of my high school coach, and he asked him one time, he was just like, where's Jackson going to college? And he was like, right now I'm not sure. Some smaller colleges are kind of looking at him. He was like, well, let me get his film and I'll send it to Coach Dawsey at Florida State. And so he did. And then that's when Coach Dawsey called my coach, and he was like, hey, if you want to be Jackson wants to be a preferred walk-on here, he's got a spot. So.
What does your dad think about you playing here?
It was hard for him at first. I think he was even the Florida State game, I think he was kind of rooting for Florida a little bit, but now, he loves it, especially them playing on the field. He's a Florida State fan for sure now, and he loves everything about it.
Is he wearing Florida State badge still?
He is. He's wearing Florida. He's all decked out in it now. The first 2 years or so, he was struggling with it, but now he's decked out in it in all the games and stuff. So that's awesome to see that I was able to change him. So that was awesome.
Let's go 2 more.
Jared, have you seen? Can you talk about the progress of some of the younger receivers that come along, some of the freshmen that DJ and Tamorian?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, coming from high school, it's just the system we have. It's hard to just jump in and play from day one, but it's just kind of a grind, and you got to just keep grinding it out. And they've done a great job doing that. And I mean, they've looked really good the last couple of weeks. That's the best I've seen both of them look. Was probably yesterday at practice. So they're definitely coming along, and I'm excited to see what they can do. Could
you describe what this year's been like for the offense? Because you guys have had, I mean, a lot of guys go down for different things at different positions, not just receiver. And Jacquez this past week.
Right.
How have you guys, or how are you guys handling with all the?
I mean, we've always said the motto, "Next guy up," and I mean that's kind of been really the big thing this year. People just had to step up, and I mean obviously this year hasn't gone the way that we wanted it to, but I've been very pleased with everybody's attitude. Nobody's giving up on the team or anything. Everybody's real. Just when their time's up, they're ready to go. And then the guy that got hurt or whoever it may be is always helping out and stuff. So, I mean, I think it really just shows what kind of character we have as a team, as to how everybody's reacting to those injuries and misfortunate events.
And last thing, the long pass. Jimbo said that James probably could have got it out there further for you. Can you describe that play?
Yeah, I mean, it was just a post route, and the guy actually undercut me. I had him beat, and he ran behind me, and it kind of tripped me up a little bit. But, I mean, yeah, he probably could have threw it out there a little bit further, but either way, he gave me an opportunity, and I probably needed to make a play on that ball. I mean, I put that on me. That's not on James. I had it in my hands, and the guy had it in his hands, and he just made a great play. But, I put that on me. That's not on James.